Hi, we're Team Algo. I'm Chloe. I have a background in architecture and I'm currently in Seattle. Jamal has a background in research and he's currently based in Chicago. And Joan has a background in design. She's also currently in Seattle.
Cool. So our how might we statement that we decided to focus on was how might we facilitate trust between pets, pet owners, and caregivers. Our solution to this was Algo. Algo is a smart collar that your pet can wear and it keeps you connected. The collar tracks your heart rate, respiration rate, body temperature, location, decibel level, and even the blood oxygen level. So here's a look at our Algo smart collar displayed on the right. It's made out of recycled rubber, so it can stay durable, strong, and comfortable. It's water resistant up to 10 meters, since we know that some pets love to get wet. The battery life on this device will be about a week, and it could be recharged via USB-C. On the front of the device is an LED screen that can display any custom text wanted by the owner. This could include a contact phone number or even your pet's name.
On our app, you can begin by telling Algo your pet's age, weight, and breed, with or without mixes, and even find out the known health issues for that breed. Here, you can add known health issues for Algo to focus on too. After that, you'll be able to track the activity and previously mentioned levels of your pet on the UIs, as well as get alerts on anything unusual.
So let's dive a little bit deeper into the design of the smart collar. So the chip located on the inside the collar senses movements of the pet's body on a 3-axis accelerometer. The data is recorded all the time it is worn and powered up, which enables the tracker to trace if the pet is walking forward, running fast, or even standing still. The collar uses green LED lights paired with light-sensitive photodiodes to detect the amount of blood flowing through your pet's body at any given moment. Located under the collar, or on the collar, is a microphone that is able to measure decibel units, and depending on your pet's specific data, it'll suggest the proper limit for decibel levels and warn you when it's getting too loud. Additionally, our collar uses infrared light refraction to measure how well oxygen is binding to your pet's red blood cells.
Algo builds trust by advocating for your pet, by putting your pet's activity and vitals front and center with the app notifications, and periodic check ins. Algo does this by using modern day AI technology to learn with your pet. When you start, you will get initial instructions as well as be compared to pets around the world registered in the Algo database with the same profiles. As time goes on, the AI will learn from your pet's specific tendencies and provide the most advanced suggestions in terms of categories such as pet fitness. The benefits of Algo are activity and vital tracking for a member of the family that can't speak for itself, AI recommendations to stop activities before pet overexertion and to prevent overuse injuries. If it's wrong, the user can correct and teach the software. It can also remind you to do things for your pet for different circumstances, such as putting on a thunder shirt when the thunderstorm is coming. Algo can also be part of your pet's preventative care. It's possible to identify new health issues early on with vitals tracking by alerting you to anything new in the data. And with goal setting, you can even train your pet to reach the same physical goals as you.
So our formative research included areas of primary research, comparative analysis, and secondary research. For primary research, we did 4 interviews via Zoom. We talked to 3 pet owners and a vet whose experience with the pet's point of view. In our comparative analysis, we compared and contrasted 2 current dog service brands and how they help to foster trust. In our secondary research, we worked with our amazing librarian Robin on literature review of 4 articles on the relationship between pets and humans. And here's our 4 research insights. Pets suffer from mental health issues such as anxiety. We found that 63% of owners are worried about their pets getting lonely. So keeping pets calm and stress-free are a huge priority for pet owners. Pet owners must trust the safety and well-being of their pets. In our comparative analysis, we noticed that a variety of pet services request background checks or offer the owners to meet with their caregiver before receiving service. We also found pet owners feel more like a pet parent than a pet owner. 77% of survey respondents in the American pet owners chose that they feel more like a pet parent than a pet owner. Another interesting fact that we learned was that more and more young adults are getting pets before getting married. Last but not the least, pet owners want to translate their lifestyles to their pets. We learned that human trends tend to trickle down to the pet market. As you can see in the background image, a dog is using a treadmill, just like a human does.
So these are the concepts that didn't make the cut. Concept 1 explored the idea of using home assistants to listen to and detect pet sounds. The app identifies pet sounds and sends you a notification to select from suggestions to pick the most accurate one or write in. Over time, the app would be able to predict the different sounds your pets make and figure out what is important to them. Concept 2 is a robot that can walk your dog, bring it back to you on command, and scoop poop. It would be able to release the scent of the owner and use treats for positive reinforcement. The target audience for this would be people with accessibility needs that can't walk their own dogs or bend over to scoop poop. Concept 3 involves a smart smell based collar for your pet in an app on your phone. When giving your pet to caregivers, you can add them as an admin to the app so they can activate and release the owner's smell on demand and gain the pet's trust.
So, of these three concepts, none of them made the cut, and here's why. So, for our Animal Translate app, it actually lacked desirability. We noticed that it could be integrated into the dog's activity tracker as a future feature, so why waste an entire concept on it? For the robot dog walker, it lacked viability. It wouldn't be widely accessible to people due to cost and location. For pet scent, it lacked feasibility. We couldn't test the effectiveness of the owner's smell as a way to placate your pet. So, while testing our prototype, we learned that there were aspects of our concept that weren't highlighted in our prototype. We added a known health issue screen, for example, notes to caregivers, and options for selecting mixes of breeds for your pet. So, what are other ways that we could use our product to facilitate trust in the relationship between pets and humans? This is a question that we need to keep asking ourselves for next steps. How are our customers engaging with our product, and how is trust being facilitated? What pain points are presented for our stakeholders, both the human and the pet?
So, our key takeaways from this week included number 1, not jumping to solutions on day 1, but trusting in the research process. Number 2, not every iteration will be perfect, but every iteration will get you closer to the perfect idea. Number 3, embracing ambiguity. This was so important because it keeps us open to change, which supports our own growth, and it also reminds us that it's never too late to pivot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.